And we are a little late, but we are live. Hello, girls. How are you? It's Anita here from Sequins and Sand, its founder and owner. How are you doing today? Today is Friday. If you're watching the recording, it could be any day. I hope you are sitting back, relaxing back, and are ready to enjoy the fabulous new Bramble Rose collection that's just landed here at Sequins and Sand. Hot off the tarmac. It's a big range. There's a lot to get through, but it's especially important this week for me because this range has a lot of mastectomy friendly styles in it. And this week is Breast Cancer Week at Sequins and Sand. Now, I am 100% sure that everybody watching this would have been touched by this disease in some way, shape or form, whether it's personally yourself, and I hope you're doing okay if that's the case, or it might have been someone that you loved affected by this cancer. It's the number one cancer affecting women in Australia, and the more we can do to raise awareness, to make sure you get your breast checks, it's an absolute pleasure, and it's mandatory, right? As women in midlife, we need to keep this up. We need to lead by example and also do the right thing by our daughters-in-law, our grandchildren coming through. Just, lead the way. Be familiar with your breasts, how they feel, how they look, and get them professionally checked. Now, earlier this week, on Wednesday, I was joined by Carmel Gamble, who is one of Brisbane's most respected and experienced breast care nurses. Hello, Carmel, if you're watching. She has been in the breast health industry for over 20 years. That's incredible. So she helps patients who are going through treatment get through. She's their single point of contact, as all breast care nurses are. And if you are one, oh, thank goodness for you and what you do, because you make a huge difference to the lives of these women who are going through so much trauma with their treatment and getting their heads around living with breast cancer. One of Carmel's patients is Kylie. And hello, Kylie, if you're watching. Kylie was a trooper. She is almost through her 8 months of treatment, and she joined us on the chat on Wednesday as well. It was really important to me that I gathered a couple of women who knew their stuff, who were experiencing this day in, day out firsthand. We have a lot of well-meaning loved ones who, might pass on some advice, but there's nothing like hearing it from people who are living it. And also know that each of you will have your own individual story if it happens to you. So it's all about awareness, and thank you for your time, Carmel and Kylie. You can catch the recording of that in the videos section of the Sequins and Sand Facebook page and our YouTube channel as well. So at Sequins and Sand, we help women whose body shapes have changed over the years live their summer with greater confidence with our thoughtfully designed swim and resort wear, exceptional fitting advice, and experiences. We help women whose body shapes have changed over the years. That means a lot of things to a lot of us women in midlife, but when you have lost a breast or two, that is particularly pertinent. Talk about facing a major body shape change. Rocks your world, plummets your confidence. Today, I want to share with you this range that helps women who have had a mastectomy, and those who haven't, because it's not just for those who've had a mastectomy, but those who have know that there are great options for you to choose from now. This range is from Genevieve. It's an Australian label based in Melbourne. And hello, Sonia, if you're watching. She often does tune in later on. But Sonia is really determined to help women who've had a mastectomy find supportive, sassy, stylish swimwear that they can feel really good in. And a lot of her range, I'd say over 90% of it, comes with the pockets in the bust area so that you can put these things into it. So I'm just going to just hop in here and do that. Okay. This, for those of you who have not seen one before, this is a bust prosthesis. And this is one that is used for swimming. Carmel kindly gave me this one to show today. It's quite flexible and quite generous in sizing. Now, this is a size 7. I've got to admit, I'm not a bust prosthesis expert by any stretch of the imagination, but I can tell you this is quite weighty, girls. It's amazing what we carry around on our bodies and don't really realize it from day to day, but holding one in your hand, you do appreciate it. This is a size 7. And I did have a bit of a look before I came on live today. It depends on your cup size, but this can range from a 10 to a 16 plus, 18, 20, whatever. But 7, I think, is a decent size. You know, this could be, looking at it, if I was to see that on a person and fit it, I'd say this was about a D cup, maybe a double D cup, and possibly a 14 to 16. That's my guess. So this is one that is for swimming. It's quite flexible, and that comes in handy when you're trying to fit it into the swimwear. This one here is a different form. It's got a different texture to it and a different consistency. It is a similar size, but a different shape. And Carmel said this can also be worn in the water as well. But it's not as flex as this one. This one I can squeeze in my hands. This one I can't so much. But I thought I'd start off today by having a go at putting this into one of our cozies and showing you how it's done firsthand. So I'm going to choose this one here. Did I have practice? Absolutely I did. I've done a lot. No, I haven't. But this is called the net. And those of you who know me quite well know that, you know, at times I do that. I wing it. Now, this is the swim dress in Bramble Rose. And as you can see, it's got some underbust elastic there. That's what we call a shelf bra. Runs all the way across these togs, and most of this range will do that. And the strong underbust elastic is what gives it its support, okay? Now, this is swimsuit lining. This series, this whole range from Genevieve in Bramble Rose and all of her prints, Sonia's prints, are chlorine resistant, and that means these can be worn in the pool and they'll last longer. They're pool tough. So again, many of you who are recovering from surgery of any kind or illness, water therapy is a really great way to get your body moving and getting those aches and pains out and flexibility going and strength. So good to be in the water for recovery. And I know many of you who've had bust and breast surgery will be asked to do that. So togs that are going to go the distance in the pool are handy to have, girls. So this range ticks that box too. So with the bust, the shelf bra, there is the opening. Now, maybe I'll go to the other side where we don't have the tag. There we go. So that is the bust opening. Now, this one is fairly generous. I have to admit, other styles are not so generous. They're good, but this one is the most generous, which is why I'll confess I've chosen it. Right, so here we go. We're going to grab, I have to remember to put it in as if I'm wearing it. So this side to the inside, and also that, can you see that? So I'm just going to squeeze that in my hand, slide it in, and pop it in the shelf bra like that. Give it a bit of a wiggle. There we go. So that one is fitting quite comfortably. So I'm guessing, so this is a size 16 swimsuit, and I'll just show you. So that's the inside. It's completely encased in that pocket, moving it up and down, and there it is. It's staying in. Now, I'll just show you what it looks like from the outside so you can get an idea of how the form holds, the prosthesis holds in the bust. So there it is there. This side here has got the form in it. So if I was to put it on me, there is the difference. Double boobs. So this side here's got the prosthesis in it. So, you know, that's pretty weighty. What's handy about this style to wear with it is it's got nice wide straps and good depth of cup coverage, which is why I know this one has got, it's got good coverage to put that prosthesis in. It's the depth of cup, girls, from top to bottom. So if you want maximum coverage for your cup size, so this swim dress would go from a maybe a C cup, definitely a D, and up to an E, possibly an F. So this one's quite a deep cup. So that's what you look for, top to bottom depth. So that's got the prosthesis in it. I'm just going to take it out because I want to make sure that I don't damage this for the lovely Carmel. So when I'm flicking things in and out, I don't want to damage it. There we go. So we may as well start with this one as our first cozy. Now, I've got some notes around me because this is such a big range. I need to make sure I cover everything. So this is the swim dress. It is called the Princess Line swim dress, and it's got these panels in it. Don't know that you can make it out with the print, but there's a panel there and a panel on the other side. Yeah, hard to make out with the print. We love prints for that reason, right? Masters of disguise, girls, these prints. Now that gives it an A-line shape. So if you are fuller around the tummy with your shape, like a diamond shape or a triangle shape. Now, if you don't know what that means, I'll show you where to find it on the website. We have the new shape and size calculator where you put your measurements in and it tells you not only your size, but your shape. Shape before size, girls. I will tell you that every single day. Know your shape before your size. Size is just a number. We don't want to get carried away with that, but the shape we do want to know. So if you are a diamond shape, which is a triangle shape with a fuller tummy, if you are a rounder shape girl, like a traditional, what we call an apple shape, this will work for you. And even a rectangle straight through. But with that A-line shape, it's made for those of you who want to give more room to your hips and to your belly area. Now, it's got really wide straps, as I mentioned earlier. Those straps are at least, I reckon a good 5-6 centimeters wide. And it's got a medium depth scoop neckline and a scooped back, which will sit around about your bra line, girls. So you can see how those panels work. See how there's a bit of a fluting to that? It's a bit of a frill kind of fall. That is the A-line shape. Now, swim dresses have got a one-piece under, right? That's where they're different to most other cozies. And most of the swim dresses we sell, 95% of them, will have an inbuilt one piece. So that is the inbuilt one piece on this one. You've already seen the bust area on that when I put the prosthesis in. But this one's also got some power mesh for a little bit of extra tummy support around the front. And at the back, it's lined with this lovely super soft fabric as well. Now, that's what I love about the Genevieve range with the lining as well, because I know if you've had some radiation treatment or some scarring from surgery that your skin might be a little bit sensitive, and that's nice and soft up against it. It's also got some bust pads sewn in. Now, they're very, very fine. I'll just get one to show you. There it is. It's really finely, fine profile, and that's just there to give you a smooth outline from the outside. Nice and smooth, right? But, and they're not removable. They're sewn in on this one. So that is the swim dress from the inside. It's important to know how these cozies are made, girls, because then you'll know where your support comes from. This one has got good tummy support, good bust support, and a good size opening for a bust prosthesis. So that is the Princess Line swim dress. Comes in sizes 12 to 30. That's another reason why I love this range. Many of the styles will go up to a 30. And it's $139. That's a really good price point for a cozy that does so much. Chlorine resistant with those extra features for to suit your figure and give you a nice feel and support and comfort, and mastectomy pouches as well. Right, we'll put that one back. Now, the next one I will show you, and at the end of it, I'll show you where to find all of these on the Sequins and Sand website. We have a swimwear mastectomy section, and you'll find all of them there. This one is a tankini. Now, if you prefer a two-piece option to a one-piece because you like the convenience of a two-piece and you want to mix and match a bit, but, you know, to get to the loo, sometimes it's a bit easier in a two-piece. This one is really popular. It's our most popular style for water workouts. And the reason for that is that it's a straight-through cut and it's designed to be a firmer fit. So from a shape point of view, you kind of have to park that and go, right, I really want a workhorse for the pool. And I would say to you with this one, it's the only exception I'd probably make is don't worry so much about how it's going to look on you, because this one is a workhorse to take in the pool that will stay nice and firmly on you. So don't worry if, you know, your tummy looks a little bit fuller or rounder in this. I know that's easier said than done, which is why we do our shape tips all the time. But if your main objective is to get in the pool for recovery after surgery in particular, then this is a great tankini and go for it. So nice wide straps that are fully adjustable. There we go. There's the clip, just like a bra. And they are attached at the back. So you can't do a crossover with this, but there's a little O-ring there. It's got a gentle scoop front, quite wide, and the same at the back. Almost the same at the back. Nice and shallow scoop. It would work from a B cup to a double D, maybe an E, but I would say definitely from a B, which is another reason why I like this one. It's got, has it got any ruching? No, it doesn't have any ruching. It is very much about a firmer fit on. There's the seam there, girls. Hard to make out with this print, isn't it? But it's a firmer fit. Let's have a look on the inside to see what this one's all about. Now, this one is available in 12 to 24, and it's $89. Again, a really good price point for chlorine resistant, so pool tough, well supportive, well made cozy. So there's the inside. You can see there's one of those shelf bras again, with the firm underbust elastic that's nice and wide. There is a bit of power mesh in this one, and because it's a firmer fitting tankini, it will give you a little bit more tummy support with that power mesh than otherwise, and it's fully lined at the back with some nice soft swimwear fabric as well. There are the openings. That is that's a good opening for your bust prosthesis, girls. Yeah, so that is the tankini. Now you'd wear that tankini with if you're in the water and want some good coverage and support, there's different chlorine resistant options that we sell in a high-waisted pant, but also something like a swim short. Man, swim shorts are so popular this year more than any other year. Here's one in the Genevieve range that I prepared earlier. This is their not so cheeky swim short, and this goes up to a 30 as well, I think. Let me check on this size. This one is a 26, but I'm pretty sure it goes to a 30. Nice little waistband, and it will sit just under the bottom of your bottom. So it's not mid-thigh or anything. This is a shorter style. It's called Not So Cheeky. But if you want a little bit more coverage, there are swim shorts that do go to just above the knee, mid-thigh. There's about 4 different lengths that we sell. So take a look, and I'll show you where to find those later. They're in the swimsuit bottoms section of our store. Now, that was the tankini, and we've done the swim dress. Let's move on with some more one pieces. This one here is a retro style. It is a boy leg with a lower leg line. Do you see how that's much lower, girls? That is a classic retro cut. It's got a scooped neckline front and back, and this lovely little piping detail in the front. Now, that will, those of you who tuned into my prints and placements recording that I did in our private Facebook group, Women 40 Plus, Self-Love, Body Love, Summer Confidence. I put a lot of stuff in there too, girls, but it's more private, not as open as this one here on Sequence and Sound, because we talk about, topics that are a little bit more personal and sensitive. But I did talk about that, and the way that our designers cleverly, our swimsuit designers cleverly put lines in and trims in and all sorts of things to trick our eyes or to train our eyes to follow a certain path. And by doing that, that will visually help to create a curve on your shape. So if you're a rectangle and you wear one of these, it's going to give you a little bit more of a visual curve. Now, this one has got really wide straps as well for maximum support and load coverage. It's a bit like wearing a wedge versus a stiletto. It will spread the load. And as I said earlier, retro inspired. So it's got an extra long leg, just slightly longer leg on it, a more modest leg. Now on the inside, we have got the same shelf bra styling with some strong underbust elastic. And here are the openings for the mastectomy prosthesis, the bust prosthesis. Now that's a firmer opening. It's still reasonably generous, but I guess the trick, girls, is understanding what your prosthesis is to a bra size and then talk to me or find out what that is in a swimsuit size. So if you are wearing, say, a 16D and this is for a D cut bust, then that's a good place to start. I would start there. If you run into trouble, you can always contact us and we'll help you out. This has got the power mesh in the front for extra tummy support and fully lined at the back. Now this one here comes in sizes 12 to 30. Again, another size 30 option. This is one of Sonia's best sellers and it is $139. Most of the one pieces in this range are $139. And this beautiful print, I forgot to mention this print. It's a really dark, dark navy with highlights of hot pink and white. So that is the retro low leg one piece up to a size 30. This one is for those of you who love to do your laps in the pool. This is a great cozy for that. It is a racer back. It's got a really nice high neck. So again, if you're more conscious about your skin up the top, if there's scarring or sensitivity going on, or you just want coverage from the sun, that is a nice high neck. At the back, it's got this clip that you, it's always easier on your own to do that. So that's the clip that you do at the back of your neck up really, really high. And then these straps at the back. Now you don't do anything with them, but what they do is that they pull the cozy in from the sides. So it's going to keep it nice and firmly in place for you across your back. So when you're doing your intensity workouts, it's going to stay in place. So if you want something that's going to fit really, really firmly on, this is the cozy for you. Now it's got, it doesn't have any ruching either. So if you're longer in the torso, you might have to go up a size in this one. Or if you've got a fuller, rounder tummy shape to get over it, you might have to go up a size. It's got a good bottom coverage at the back. And again, you can see on this one, Sonia's done the piping in the navy as opposed to the white. But again, it's designed to just give you a little bit of a visual curve in the front, very subtly on this one. And that also then creates these side panels. And the side panels will help to bring you in a little bit too. But this is a workhorse, right? This is for you guys who want to do your lap swimming or want to be very, very active in the water. This one here is also $139 and it is from a size 10 to 20. So not as great a size range, but nonetheless up to a 20 and $139. That's the high neck racer back one piece in Bramble Rose. How are we doing? We're motoring through. I know it's going to be a long one. Hang in there with me, girls. We've got a lot to cover. Yet another one piece in this fantastic range is the Raglan high neck one piece. And this one here goes up to a size 22. See that extra blue dark? See how dark that navy is, girls? It's got a little bit of extra coverage around the side boob. So when we've got a nice high back, as this one has as well, you want a high back, something above your bra line, really, I call the high back, to give you that extra coverage around the side. Now, if you are wearing a bust prosthesis, I highly recommend that you look for togs that have got that higher back for that very reason. comes in higher under the arms. And then when you tighten the straps, like this one has the adjustable straps, bring them in nice and firmly to give you that extra fit. Now, I love these. These ones here are just a classic straight through cut. So again, for water workouts, they're a really nice, simple, classic style. There's no ruching in the torso on this one either, but it will be comfortable in the pool for those water workouts. There it is there, slightly lower back than the others, but really good cup coverage. I reckon this could even start from a B cup and definitely go up to a double D E because of that extra width in the bust cup. Now, again, we've got the strong underbust elastic in the shelf bra and the power mesh front. Sonia's very consistent with her construction. And then on the inside, we've got the lining as well, so you're not going to see through the print in the water, but that underbust elastic is nice and firm, and that's where the bust support comes from. Now, these are also mastectomy friendly, and that's where you put your prosthesis in. Not as big an opening as the swim dress, but you know, decent enough. I think it's better than a lot that I've seen. So that is the Raglan high neck one piece, again $139, and this one goes up to a size 22. A really nice, if you're a classic girl, a classic style personality, we talk about style personality in our membership, the Summer Confidence Society. The girls in there know all about their style personality now. So that's one thing. Shape is important, shape before size, but you've also got to match your style personality, because if you are a simple classic girl, then you don't like a lot of tiz and frizz and carry on. You want things nice and simple. Then it's important to buy what, you know, you feel comfortable in, and your style personality is the number one driver. Isn't that right, Fiona? I know if she's watching, she'd always say that. Swim dress we've done. So we've done the one pieces, the Raglan high neck, the retro boy leg with the lower leg, the racer with the high neck racer. We've done the tankini and the swim dress. Now we are going to go to a couple of other one pieces that are a little bit different to most again. Now we move into the cozies that are going to give you more coverage from the sun. Now it's important because of COVID, Sonia hasn't put these through the ARPANZA system, the government body that rates swimwear for sun safety. She hasn't changed her fabric, so they are typically they would be fine, but I can't sell them to you with 100% guarantee that they're UPF 50 plus. But if something gives you more coverage than not, you know, girls, straight away it's going to be better for you than not. This one is an absolutely gorgeous swimsuit, and I know Kylie's got her eye on this one. This is the frill sleeve t-shirt one piece. This is a brand new style, and our lovely Maria wore this in the Cozy Confidence swimwear, Cozy Confidence shoot this year. This is stunning. So this cozy here has got some nice little frill sleeves that sit to about, you know, there on your arm, so it gives you upper arm coverage. This neckline is quite wide, so you can wear it on the points of your shoulders or up higher. It's up to you. Someone like me with narrower shoulders, you know, you need to pull it up probably, but you've got that option, right? You can either wear it wider or up closer, and necklines make a load of difference, you know, visually as to how it's going to balance out your shape. If you wear it out wider, it's going to widen your shoulders. If you wear it closer to your neck, it's going to bring your shoulder line in visually. You know, even though your body doesn't change, visually, that's what it does. So this has got a higher neckline as well, and at the back, it's reasonably low. That would easily go to the bra line, maybe a little fraction lower, but I love the front. So the front has got this, it's a one piece, and it's got the navy bottom with these lovely gathers in the front. So this is very figure flattering across the tummy area. Now, Maria, who wore this, deliberately so, I put her in this one because she's a triangle shape. Now, with all the print going on up the top, all the attention is up here, girls. So if Maria's a triangle, meaning that her hips are wider than her top bit. The narrower, the darker navy at the bottom will balance and bring her hips in visually, but all the attention will be up where that print is. And that's what you want to do when you're a triangle. You want to balance it out by bringing the attention up the top. So that's why Maria was in this one. And when you learn about your size and get all the tips from our shape and size calculator and shop for your ideal cozy that way, it makes life a lot easier. Right, there we go. So a beautiful cozy, and there is the back. It's got some good bottom coverage as well. Now on the inside, this is a mastectomy friendly togs, cozy. They're almost called cogs then, togs and cozies. There we go. We've got the underbust elastic in the shelf bra. And again, we've got these lovely openings for the prosthesis to slide into. And we've got the power mesh in the front and the lining at the back. These are awesome, these cozies. You could easily put a pair of shorts on with these and where the top bit will look like a top, right? It's just beautiful. So if you want something that you're going to want to feel, you know, it's not so much for those water workouts, this one, because this will fall off your shoulders once you get a bit vigorous in the water, girls, I'm sure. But if you want to feel sexy by the pool, or you want to just feel that little bit extra, you know, a little bit more feminine and bring out a bit more sass, then this is a beautiful laze by the pool. You know, put on a pair of shorts, even a longer sarong over it, really great resort style. If I was going away on a special resort holiday, that's what I'd take. Feel fabulous in that. So that is the full sleeve t-shirt one piece. Now that comes in sizes 12 to 22, and it's also $139. Moving on to something that's going to offer more coverage in the sun is the Scuba Suit. These have been romping out the door up here in Queensland. Our Queenslanders and girls in WA love them. So we've got some long sleeves for great sun coverage and a zip up front. All the way. There we go. Now, again, it's paneled. Got these side panels that come in here to create a bit more of a curve around the waist area. And it's easy in and out with this zip. It's got a little bit of a mandarin collar just to sit up higher over your collarbone. So you'll get full coverage, neck to groin. And at the back, nice and high as well. So, you know, it's hard to reach in behind there and get your sunscreen on. This one will give you the coverage there. So let's have a quick look on the inside. Now, this too has bust support in it. And the bust support is the same, but because it's got the zip down the middle, you're not going to get it all across the togs. It's just going to be one bust at a time, right? So this one has the bust support, the elastic underneath with the power mesh in the front, same deal. And then it's got the openings for you to put your prosthesis in. I love this. So again, if you don't wear a prosthesis, it's still going to work for you. But if you do, then it's nice to know you've got options, right? So this is fantastic. This Scuba Suit is $149, I think, from memory. Yeah, $145. And it's a real doozy. It's just beautiful. We've got a few different prints in this one, but in the Bramble Rose, it's really, really pretty. So it's a bit hard to make out, I know, because of the print, and that's a good thing, right? But you'll get some good support around your tummy area by these panels that Sonia has created, and they give a nice curve at the front as well. So when you get on the website and see it on a bod, you'll know what I mean, and I'll show you where that is on the website in a moment. So that's a Scuba Suit. Goes up to a size 22, I think, this one. Yeah, size 20, actually. So starts at a 10, goes up to a 20, and these are $145. One more to show you. We are nearly through, girls. How you doing? Which one do you like so far? Let me know in the comments. And if you've got any questions, put them in there, even if you're watching the recording, because they stay there, and I will come back and answer them for you. This is the Sun Safe Rashie in the Genevieve range, Bramble Rose. This is something else that Kylie's got her eye on. This is a rashie, and you can wear it over your togs if you like, but if you don't and you want to wear it as a firmer fit, it's got bust support in it. Woo! So rare to get a rashie with bust support, let me tell you. Nice upper arm coverage with the sleeve. Nice high neckline, again, front and back, so you get good sun coverage that way. But check this out, girls. The sides are fully adjustable. It's got drawstring and a generous drawstring, so you can draw it up or let it out. So that means if you're longer in the body, you can let it out longer. If you're shorter in the body, you can bring it up higher. And depending on how you want to wear it, right? For whatever, whether you want some more modest coverage or whether you want it up shorter to wear like a traditional rashie. But you can see how there on one side it's let down and on the other it's pulled up. Can I pull it up any further on this side? No, that's it. That's the limit. So these come in sizes 10 to 24 and they're $139. Again, pull tough, chlorine resistant. Now, like I said, you can wear it on its own because it's got some bust support in it. But if you were going to do that, I highly recommend that you get a really firm fit for that. Otherwise, you know, you're going to be jumping around a bit. And especially if you wear a prosthesis, because it will move around a bit more. You can see how generous it is in the top or coverage all the way through. But there is the underbust elastic to give you the bust support in them as well. These are selling really, really well. And a nice, generous opening to put your bust prosthesis in. So I know Kylie loves to go horse riding on the beach. That's what she does with her family. So she's going to get one of these and wear, I think, her regular bra underneath, or I'm not sure if she's going to go firmer or not. But when she does, I'll report back and let you know. But this is something that she thought she could just wear camping as well. You know, it's like a t-shirt, right? And I think she'll put a bra or a different swim bra underneath for her to wear when she's out and about. There we go. That is the Sun Safer Rash tee in Bramble Rose, $139 up to a size 24. Now, you'll find this one in a slightly different spot. Oh, no, actually, it's all in the mastectomy area. What am I saying? So that is the range, girls. Now, something I just wanted to quickly show you. There's a lot of navy going on in this print, as well as highlights of white and pink. So if you want to team it with something, you've got the bottoms in the navy. You've also got these fantastic, if you're really sun conscious, these are the A-line rashie dresses from Asuna. And look, navy with a bit of pink. Perfect combo. So put your one piece or your tankini underneath, and that works in brilliantly. Look at that. Perfect. Couldn't have done it better myself. What a combo. So that's another way to stay extra sun safe. These rashie dresses, I've got an A-line one, live in it in summer. It's great. But if you didn't want that full coverage, you could just go with a little navy mesh wrap skirt. And these are little ones are from Capriosca, but they're great. You can just put that with one of the one pieces as well. And that's a nice option for you. Then there's also a bit more coverage. You can go navy in a cotton throw over, which you can put over anything again. And I'll just show you how well the colors work in together. Good old navy. It's a trusty color, right? But it works in beautifully with this print. And also, so does white. This is a new beach cover up, if you like, and a collared with some lace trim from Genevieve. And again, the white is also an option, picks up the white in the print. So if you didn't want the navy and you wanted to lighten it up because you like a fresher look or a lighter look, then the white is also an option. There we go. Yay. So that's just a few add-ons for you. Now, in terms of a beach hat, that navy is so dark. I've cheated a bit, girls, and I've grabbed the Heyman hat, which is a swim hat, right? This is all about swim. It's black, but I think because that navy is so dark, that's a good match, isn't it? That looks really good. And even a bit of print clash for girls like me who love the print clash. How good is that? The stripe with the flowers. It's really something different, but that works well too. So that's the Heyman hat. And then from a beach bag point of view, because you know we've got lots of beach bags and hats to complement your outfits, girls. That's the beach bag I'd throw on. It's got all the pink in there. There's even got the darker blue to go back with this print. Now this is the it's the flowers. I think the Bright Flowers it's called, range from Project 10. This is the Wet Cozy Clutch. So you put your wet togs in this. It's a great bag. But we've also got beach bags in a couple of sizes in this print as well. But I just wanted to show you how well the print works with the Bramble Rose in the Bright Flowers beach bag range that we've got. So that's it. Grab your cozies, grab your cover-ups, grab your beach bags and hats. Get summer ready with us here at Sequins and Sand, especially if you have had a mastectomy and you now wear a bust prosthesis. We've got a great range of togs for you. Much of the Genevieve range comes with pouches and pockets to put your prosthesis in. So if your body shape has changed, we've got options for you girls, and we would love to help you get summer ready in a flash without all the stress. Now, before I go, I just want to quickly show you where you can find all of these on the Sequins and Sand website. So this is our homepage, and the beautiful girls from the Cozy Confidence crew, all different shapes and sizes. They're not real models, girls. These girls are everyday women who want to show you that it's possible to get into a swimsuit no matter what your shape and size. There is something that will suit you. Look at them having fun. So good. Now, to find this range, we go into swimwear, and you can either go into one piece, if it's a one piece, and find it there, or if you've had a mastectomy and you want to find what options we have that are mastectomy friendly really quickly, go into the mastectomy swimwear section. There's a lovely Evie on the front, and all of the ones that we talked about today in Bramble Rose are there, as well as other prints in the Genevieve and Capriosca range that have pockets for prostheses. There they all are, beautiful blues and oranges from one pieces, tankinis, swim tops from Cooler Cozies, as well as, shorter sleeves, longer sleeves, swim dresses. They're all there, girls, in the swimwear, mastectomy swimwear section of our online store. Now, if you're not sure of your size to buy or your shape, because remember shape before size, head here to the bikini icon in the change room. We've got this fantastic new shape and size calculator. I'm so excited about this. Grab your tape measure. If someone says to me, Anita, what should I buy for my shape, for my needs, my size, they usually say, I come here too. This is where all of us, the girls here and I, come to when we want to figure out what is best for you. So grab your tape measure. There's some instructions here on how to do your measuring. Pop it in to the calculator, and straight away it will show you what size we think you are. And when you hit calculate, boom, this person with a narrower top than hips is a triangle or a diamond shape. You go, well, I've got a fuller tummy with my triangle shape. Yep, that sounds like me. I'm a diamond. These are all the togs for a diamond shape. And there's the beautiful crew members, Jackie and Alison, who have that shape, right? So you can confirm it with an actual body of a real human that shows the shape we're talking about, not some kind of, hand-drawn thing or, computer-generated sketch. These are real women. They've got bodies just like yours if you are that shape. And, we want you to see yourself in them. That's why the crew are there. So then you can shop straight for your needs. Or if you have that shape and you're after mastectomy swimwear, there's an added filter for you there. So all the ones that we think that will suit your shape in that mastectomy range are there. So you can shop by all the styles suitable for diamond, so quickly and easily. There they all are. And, you know, naturally many of these will work for other shapes as well, like the bandeau works for just about every shape. So there they are. It's a great feature. I want you to get in there and have a play, girls, and work out what is the best, what we think is your shape, and then you can find your togs according to your size and shape really, really easily. Right, there we go. So there we have it, the Bramble Rose collection that's just landed here from Genevieve Swimwear. 9 pieces. It's a big range. I've shown you why it's so versatile and the different shapes that it's for with the features that it has. If you've had a mastectomy and wear a bust prosthesis, there's heaps in this range for you. And if you haven't, there's heaps in this range for you. Prices are really, really well priced because this is chlorine resistant fabric as well. And there are sun safer options in it too. Enjoy your summers. Don't hold back, girls. Life is too short. Make those memories. If you're in midlife and watching this, we're on the downward stretch now, girls. If we have the privilege of living a longer life, let's not waste it. Don't hold back. Get out there, make those memories, dive on in. And I know wearing a swimsuit, the right swimsuit for you, is the key that unlocks the door to all those wonderful memories this summer. If you've got any questions, put them in the discussion area and I will come back and answer them for you. It's been a pleasure. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and I'll see you next week, next Wednesday as well as Friday. Yay. See you. Bye. Oh, Maz. Sorry, I know. Mazzy, let's talk. I hope you're well, darling. Bye.